I also feel that in a country like India, simply privatizing healthcare and education doesn't work. We've tried it and it doesn't work. Because you cannot give healthcare and education service to the poorest part of your population if your system is fully privatized, right? So at least myself and our party believe in solid government support for education and healthcare. By the way, what's not known is that India's top performing education universities are all public sector, they're all government. So the famous IITs, these are government universities, right? IIM, IIT, they're all government. So Indian public education, Indian public higher education has been a big success. India hasn't done so well, a lot of states in India haven't done so well in the primary education sector. Some states have done very well. But a large number of our successes in education are government. I think, of course, India has tremendous potential. It's 1.4 billion people, the size, I mean, bigger than China now in terms of population. But India is a completely different system than China. So whereas China is very centralized, uniform, India is decentralized and has multiple languages, multiple cultures, multiple traditions, multiple religions. So India is a much more complex system, and India's strengths, which exist, are not necessarily China's strengths. They're different. So they're big systems, but they're different and they operate differently. India also has a very old tradition, spiritual tradition, and a thought system. Very profound and old ideas that are very useful in today's world. The idea of non-violent political action comes from deep within Indian tradition. Mahatma Gandhi was a modern exponent of that. So there's a lot that India can offer to the world in terms of our tradition, our way of thinking, information technology, our engineering capability, our healthcare system. So I'm very optimistic about India, but at the same time, there are also fault lines within the Indian structure. There are risks that India has to overcome.
Which are those risks that you see?
The single biggest risk is the attack on democracy that is taking place in India. Because India has multiple religions, multiple traditions, multiple languages, and India actually is a conversation between all its people. And different traditions, different religions, different ideas require space. And that the best method for creating that space is the democratic system. And currently there is a wholesale attack on the democratic system in India. So that's a risk. This other big risk is risk between different conceptions, different parts of the country, right? Some 16, 17 different languages, different religions. So allowing these different traditions to thrive, giving them space to express themselves is very important for a country like India. We can't do what China does, which is suppress people and run an authoritarian system. Our design just will not accept that.